So again, look at the teams here. So on screen is Cross United. To me, from where I'm sitting, it seems like Gravel Hill doesn't have a bench. All men in pink are out there. So that's a bench of Gravel Hill. Just the officials. So you'll have the commentator coming to the booth. The man himself, Infomedia, will be carrying you through the paces of the game. Infomedia, the original commentator, the man who run football in Clarendon. Yes, Info. Bless up yourself, Infomedia Sports. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to this channel. Help to bring more coverage right across the world. Infomedia, the most popular YouTube football streamer right now in Jamaica, people. Everywhere you will find Infomedia bringing a game or two. Not just on weekend, but even throughout the week, Infomedia is here. So please like, share, and subscribe. Also, remember to go across anytime to the Saudi Crest YouTube channel. So Saudi Crest TV for sports, education, and entertainment. And also on the other side of Saudi Crest TV, sports, not just sports, but we have Life and Legacy channel that brings you your funeral. And the referee has taken the game off. So, of course, Cross United going forward and are throwing to Gravel Hill. Seems like midway in their own half, they have a throw, Gravel Hill. So a foul throw it seems. So long throw in the box to Cross United. They have an opportunity to get across, but have done too much with it and lose out to Gravel. So Cross defending somewhere along the halfway line makes a beautiful pass outside left. But again, Gravel Hill broken up play. So on the halfway line back to Gravel Hill. Dribbling, but seems like he run out of estate. No, still in there. Gravel going, but again, Gravel dribbling, beats one, get the cross, but block. Cross is moving back now. 1-2, but a miss pass that time. Gravel takes position through that Rastafarian play in the middle, push it across, but again, Cross United going forward. Over the top, it went to the number 7 player going up, but a throw Check, check one. All right, people, we are sorry about that. Had a serious power outage, and of course, it is 1-0. We have missed the goal. So 1-0 to Cross United, and this is now a very, very good one for them. Yeah, watch the stream. Listen, you know, use this right across. No, man, you know, man, come commentate, you know. Me go for battery for next one. Like I can which battery? You come? Get the battery and come, man. You know, easy. Yeah, I said here. Yeah. So Cross United on their way to winning this major league. We're in the 6 minutes of play, and it's 1-0 to Cross United. They have a long throwing, and in the box over the top, the keeper comes to claim. Yes, he did. And now Havertz boot it long, but easily defended by Cross United, making a forward pass again outside left, but broken up by Gravlil coming forward. Still Gravlil, pass inside, skips through, showing some skills there. Foul on the play. Referee said foul. Putting in hand on the player, that's a foul, of course. So Gravlil trying to go forward, but broken up by Cross United. Playing with much ease now. Cross United going forward. Their number, is it number 28 over there, with the green armband on his hand, but broken up by Gravlil. A throw into Cross. So into the 7th minute of play, long throw to Cross United. Miscommunication there. Comes back. Played it aimlessly and out of their defensive zone by Gravlil. But this Gravlil team will probably need to check to see how many players they have. There's no substitute on the bench. So I'm checking to see if they have 11 out there, because they seem easy peasy through their number 9. It is now for Cross United. They are running the show right now. That me I talk about. Yeah. People, we have a man right in the commentary mood out for junk me have. But me I hold it. All right. Throw into Gravlil. It's been a long time they haven't seen any position in this Cross United half. They have a throw midway Cross United half right now. Gravlil it is. As you see the dust puffing from the field when the ball hits. So it's very sunny and dusty out there. Breeze is blowing and running across. Cross United going forward to their number 14. Still dribbling and shoot, but shoot wide. So that's a very good play a while ago from Cross United. A ball that was booted long. 2 versus 1, and Cross United striker made the better of them, beating them and getting off a shot. Nevertheless, off target. So we are still awaiting Infomedia to come into the commentary box to provide you with this entertaining commentary while I try to give you as much as possible here. This is Saudi Crest, of course. Yes. So big up everyone watching and listening to this commentary from the Clarendon Major League. Clarendon FA Major League right now at the final stage. This is the final game for the league. As I said before, most parishes would have had a semi-final, quarter-final, semi-finals, and final displayed out to the league. So the team with the most points will be victorious. And Cross United in a very good position, still getting it. So they are leading 1-0. Team shot at goal, collected by the keeper for Gravelin. Throw it out to the number 7 player, Dreadlocks, trying to beat some skills, but crowded up by and shot this time coming off, but blocked. All right. Check.
If it start, yeah, you hear me now? Back to the commentary here. So it's Graville who trail across by a goal to nil. Graville is not a bad team. Infringement there against this. So it's Cross 1, Graville nil. Henry. Henry is the man who put Cross in front. looking at this Gravel team, they do come a far way in the competition. They can score. Henry. Oh, referee said Henry Booty was a little bit too high. I hear Humble Lion losing against. Oh, referee said offside. Looking at Gravel can take about. I think they're one of the most improved team in the competition just far. Playing across team who is a far experienced team, and just a goal down, they can take R to it. They can come back in this encounter, and referee said play on. Gravel will have. Can Gravel make something of this? Two. Keeper don't call it cleanly. Corner kick goes to Gravel Hill. Can Gravel create something from this corner kick? We are in the 16th minute of play, and Gravel still trail. I think they can come back. Cross is a team that score a lot of goal. Rampasal is on the field, and Henry, they can score. If they get the chance to score, they will take it. Henry comes away with it. Let us see what the number 18 for Cross can do. Attack his man, gets away from his man nicely. Still get it across. Oh! Is that a chance? That whipped across the goal. Lion trailing True Juice by 2 clear here. I think defensive in the game. Was still early days that we are still in the first half. 20 minutes. They still can do something from here. Here's Grass, side netting. So goal kick to Gravel. Gravel trying to build from their own half. Ball upfield. You cannot approach the ball like that. Reset fouls. Referee said foul. Juan Prasal is denied a goal. Looking at the play, let us see what happened. Looking at the play. The whistle before one have a chance. The whistle went early. The whistle went before. Race on the replay, I'm seeing it. Resume game here. Persons were asking about that. Went based on make a correct decision. It wasn't that he denied young Rampas out of the goal, but the whistle went. No, you can't. See the officials, you can't. Referee, whistle there, half side. Oi. Lemire's fam. These with a kick. Oh, crossbar. You cannot allow the number 7 for cross to kick. He has a little kick who hit the crossbar. Oh, referee said corner. Cross. Still with position here at the far side. Interception there by Gravel. I think Gravel needs to put the ball to the turf if they're going to be a competition. You cannot get panicked. They're not focused. I think the Gravel team is not focused. Cross. Physical ball game, rough. They'll play it like a Premier League team. You have to be very physical like them. Cross again with the attack here. Deep. He's the man creating the problem over there on the far side. He has one goal to his belt already. Um, Binds it is his breeze. It's the breeze we're trying to cover the mic and ensure that we do get a smooth transition of audio. The winner will be go to tier 2 player for watching the chat. Number 7 here for cross. A dangerous man. Rampasa. Oh. Good ball. Very, very good ball. The keeper is alert. Referee infringement there. I think the cross team is a very good team. I think they will make it to playoff. I saw Cedar Grove and I saw that is a wasted delivery. They need more ball possession if they are going to. Very, very sun really pounding down here at the Chapelton Maroon training field. Remember, this broadcast is brought to you by Juicy Patty, Samba Sports. Big up. Good ball here. Good ball, can it be? No, good interception. As I said to before, Gravel Hill team has a very good defensive team. So they're not hey! Creating problem, people. Asking good try, very good try there, very good try. We need more of that though, Gravel. No, I make sure so the audio go through. Remember me live on here, you know, so anything you say go through. The people in the chat say me if you stay. 3 minutes. 23 minutes. 23 minutes. And
No.
we are in the 27th minute. I'll move to the
Push him out there.
cross. Who is in position in their own half. Oh, good. Cross still in position here. Very good ball by. Defense. Very good defensive unit. Hey. Cross is playing some good football. That's in my one view. And that's wrong. What is that? Rampasal did the ball. Rampasal do something. That's foolish.
Hey,
Number 7 for cross. Don't let it. You see, they are not doing their.
go long man.
Tomins come from down there, not truth. Tomins come from Springfield, Gravel, not truth. You sure? Tomins enjoying himself after he just came off the field. He did the first game. Yeah.
Cash out, move more urgency, cash it. Cash out, move more urgency, like it. Balance season, I mean. Come on, Taliban, come on.
moving to the next bench. Is Mr. Henry. Is Mr. Henry the number 7 coach? Been a very dangerous customer to teams in the major league. So we're doing some commentary from the cross bench. I was over by the grab bench. Now I'm at the cross bench. Coach, this team you have no own. Okay.
The first time because I will be graduating with the same team this time around rather than the first time we had to shake up and find players to play. But we're confident we can do well this time.
And looking at this team, I see this team have Premier League pedigree, the type of rough football, physical football they play. They don't lose possession easily. Is that thing you've been working on this season?
Yes, a year ago we've been working on it. It's in progress.
Water break here in the first half. The first water break in the first half in the major. The final match of the major league between Cross United and Gravel, and Cross leads encounter by a goal to nil. On the sideline here on the Cross bench, speaking with coach and getting some insight of what next for this Cross team. They are almost done and dusted where the league is concerned. Coach, most of the teams may have a problem training. Most teams tell you that they can't find players during match times. They have to be, gathering players. How often Cross United train?
3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and players come out. We can't say we don't get everybody, but each day we get a crop. So we work on small things and each player get to know them role and so on. So
All right, coach. So it's water break here. We're moving back to. We're going over. We're going over to the former president Scott. Big up yourself. You have been. You only match you don't attend on Saturdays. This afternoon.
Very much. I'm so pleased. The thing is that football playing and some good football playing. So it speaks well for the parish.
Um, Playing time. Do you see the same intensity that you used to playing?
Not really. It was more probably because of the type of players, the love we have for it, right? It was there that is not there anymore. Probably because of generation, different generation playing now, right? So that intensity is not there anymore. But football play,
Looking at the Cross team, they're possible almost done and dusted where the major league is concerned. They're going to tier 2 playoff. They did it some time ago. You think they get it right this time?
I hope that they would get it right because what is happening now is that um, you can see they're playing, but they're not getting things together. You know, they're not playing as a team. They have a couple of players. They have players who can score goal, but in their defense line, they need to work on the defense line.
Thank you, John. McCarron, president, cause president. Me know you have a little chit chat, but the camera there. The final match, and we spoke to you around in the first half. pleased are you know that we almost 7
Very, very, very pleased. Very pleased. In the 2 year my team had competition so far, and we still have 4 commission to play this year to end by July 31st. So
like possible percent of the major league match. That is that you take.
yes, we're taking the football to a next level. This is what we want to continue to do, and full value, full value for their money. We with all the game get streamed, sponsor, repeated watch, and see the sponsorship that is a part of the parish every day. So it's a good look for the parish. Yes, Samba Sports is fully satisfied, and all the other sponsors we have that are low key, they are fully satisfied also.
The parish president, and they look at teams like Summerfields and some other teams who have been in Clarendon football fraternity for the man. Any program to resurrect those clubs?
Yes, it's the idea to resurrect the D1. We did resurrect the D1, and we had 8 team, and upcoming D1 we hope to get 12 teams. So we're on a path to resurrect all those community that has not played for the last 8 or 7 years.
All the best, President. Back to the match. Back to the match. Sorry, the Jack. Here, Cross still lead. Yeah, Cross still lead by a goal to nil. No, Cross still lead by a goal to nil here over Gravel. I must commend Gravel to maintain that defensive unit. They could have been 2 down. The less goal you have under your belt. And they score 20, and they make it 2. Make our shaft things.
Yes, people, we have a chatterbox in the media room. So, what's your name, sir?
It's 1-1. It's 1-1. I for that the Gravel team, they score goal. They will score goal. They defend good. So it's 1-1 here. So it's 1-1 here. Gravel 1, and that goal scored in the 30th minute.
Good one, Tori. Good one, Tori. Good one.
It's 1-1. It's. And I'm fit to take it down. Oh no. Wow. No, no, my that day. Yeah, man, me no know if it's something there. No? Where attack that spot? That spot me I use. 1 to 8. Temper. What?
Gravel is giving Cross a run for their money this evening.
Yeah, yes, I am not surprised Gabriel is so tempered.
So Gravel have shown the determination, not to lay down and play dead. They are just pushing, and hence they get back a goal, and that is the ambition of the team is showing. They're showing character right about now.
Looking at the defensive of Gabriel over the past couple weeks they have been playing, they have been solid in defense. They score about them. Despite Cross have good scoring boots up front, Gabriel still defend.
Gravel still defend, and they are defending well. It's just the mere fact that the breakdown in the middle of the park, and the Cross team, even though not conceding a lot of goals throughout the season, you could see a weakness in the defense line just now when Gabriel got back that goal.
I spoke to Mr. Francis, and he spoke about the defensive unit of Cross, and it shows that as soon as we conclude the interview, Gabriel score.
Yeah, exactly. You see, when you have a good offensive team, the defense does not show up until it comes under pressure. So once the offensive breakdown, okay, okay. Once the defense come under pressure, then you can now see, you know, where the weakness is in the defense line.
Kick, very good kick.
Yeah, excellent shot, but need to get it on target.
So then, we're looking at the game per se, and look at the young man from young Rampasal, trickling out from the major league into the Dakar Stock Cup this year. What do you think the experience can do for him going forward?
It only can make him stronger. His talent would all now in my estimation becomes a cut above the rest because he has now played the entire major league going into the DeCosta Cup. So he should be more aware, more fit. Yeah.
Good defense there from
Gravel is
defensive units out there.
yeah, man. They are doing their stuff that they always do. They defended well at all times, and there's a difference. They are defending well.
Looking at Gravel Hill and Springfield, Sir Temple, wrap up those two teams in terms of how they look in for, as a team that
For the
emerge.
future,
Yes,
emerging from the Division One last season, they look excellent.
Cross.
They look excellent. There are two teams to look at in the coming season, upcoming major league season. They're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. Don't be surprised if Gravel turns up next season up in the top four.
Arsenal would have been licking they licking their wound that they just missed out by a point or 3 points in terms of the major league. What do you say of that sort of thing?
Missed out by a point, I would say, well, by 3 points,
3 points,
definitely,
yes.
because the
Yeah,
Cross is the only team that beat them in the league. They haven't drawn a match. They have won all other games away from the game against Cross. So that is it. And that, in my estimation, not to be biased, the team that looked the best to me would have been Arsenal as a young team coming up. They have shown character, they have shown their class, they have shown awareness in football, and all these things. So, we have to just two goal for Cross.
It's now two. Young Rampasal one.
Yeah, 2-1 in favor of Cross, courtesy of Mr. Rampasal.
Young Rampasal make it 2-1.
Yeah.
Spoke about him a short while ago.
Just now. He's aware, he's a very aware young man. He has the talent, he just needs to keep his discipline and continue with his game. And the sky is the limit for him.
Temper, looking at I spoke to you earlier on in the first game about your history behind the Clarendon football thing, and you think you would live to see football streaming live on YouTube for the parish and at that different. You're standing, you're mic in the hand and doing analytic of a game and commentary.
Well, that is it. I personally, I have been in football in Clarendon for the past 30 odd years, and I've never thought I would have seen this live streaming of all the leagues that have been played in the parish. You know, that shows the parish is growing.
That's a producer. That's a producer in the background.
Well, you know, and that's something that that the president envisioned. You know, he wants to bring Clarendon football to the wider Jamaica and even the wider, I mean, the whole Caribbean. That's what he wants to do. But you know, basically, as I said in the previous interview, that because the business community in Clarendon, I don't see them putting out a lot of interest to come on board because it can be a whole family settings after.
Is it three?
No, sir. No school.
Cross tends to do these things when they. I don't know why they
Yeah.
tend to leave things late, and you know,
Yes.
this kind of attitude you don't want to carry to play off. You know,
No, you want to be sure, ensure that you got all your goals in. You know, and that was what I would call a flux. The ball actually went on the goal line and did not go in. This is
referee.
something is happening.
No, a corner tour far side here.
Okay. You know. The president seems to be busy.
Mr. President, you know, see me and competition work.
I
You looking at this game, Cross going front. No, you think Gravel still have time to equalize or
yeah,
maybe
they have
this
a
thing,
lot of time, you know.
this thing.
Well,
I'm not getting that energy fight from Gravel though to a certain point. And the referee said you have seen enough in the first half.
enough in the first half for real, but this game is going to end up. You know, they're trying for some of the long ball.
Look at the management of Gravel Hill. Certain. Are you impressed with them how they organize themselves as a young team?
Yeah, the Division One, you know, they always be.
An answer. This is, what should I say now? This is out of season at the moment.
Yeah, oh, what, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm not looking in season. I'm just here enjoying the summer and watching some football.
All of us,
and
coach.
drinking two Malta. You know?
All of us, coach. All of us,
When
coach.
the season starts,
Now go
we
fresh.
just
All of us, now go fresh. All right then. After I'm sure it's Cross 2-1 in terms of the first half, and it's a good matchup between Cross and Gravel Hill. Gravel is a good team. Cross have a very good serious attack up front in terms of young Rampa Sal and Henry. They are scoring the goal from our season for Cross United team. We expect Cross to win this and go on to win the major league and then try apply themselves for the tier 2. So we are live here on Infomedia Sports. This broadcast is brought to you by Samba and Juicy Patty. So it's Major League, the final match in the Clarendon Major League. And we are doing it as we should. Where football knows only home is Infomedia Sports.
Are we again there?
My good friend Sadi, I have to have word with Sadi, you know. Him kind of the building and run. So he have to come in front of the camera. Sadi, Major League football.
Yes, Major League Football. Well, you know, this is the first game I'm actually watching in, and I tell you the truth, not bad. I see big things going on here in Clarendon.
Mm-hmm.
As I mentioned earlier in commentary, where most parishes would have had games going to quarterfinals, semi-finals, and final. This is a league format, which is very interesting. I think it gives every team the opportunity to play a lot of games, which needed for development of football, in my view.
You know that me are the schoolboy football guru, and I was trying to get something from coach of Clarendon College. He was very tight-lipped about what is to come this season, and I threw the question at his zone, but he skillfully was him way away on the question.
That is how Devon behaves. You know. Devon is a professional and he's a football politician, if you want to call it that. He knows how to go around. And he has been on the scene for a long time. If he doesn't want to say yes, you can't force him to say yes. And that's how he actually does his thing. But definitely, you know, this is how it actually operates with Devon.
We are 1 day away from June, and after we 1 day away from June, we are 30 days away. We are 30 days away from July, and after 30 days away from July, we are into August.
Well, you know what happened? Every year, every World Cup here, the different football leagues in the countries get excited. But I'm not so excited right now. I have to see the World Cup kick off and to see if my team will find themselves anywhere up in the finals, quarterfinals, semi-finals, and so on. And then we can speak about that. There are big things. And I have some news for you for schoolboy football, but not yet.
No, but hold on. No, you don't tell left. You're in the St. Catherine Belt era.
Yes.
Where Magra and
Dinty.
Magra, Dintil, Charlie Mount, and the rest of the team. I hear Magra and Dintil. I hear Dintil almost retain back all of their players. And when we have last season, they said that you're a Dintil, you're more of a Magra fan. Are you worried that Magra may not progress as it used to?
What is happening now in that side of the football world info? Dintil and Magra are the two teams that control that ground. And if the other teams doesn't step up, they will continue. They have the best programs right now in St. Catherine, that level of St. Catherine, where Doncaster Cup is concerned, or schoolboy football. But, you know, I'm not concerned about that. Because I always say, once you leave your first round, you have a chance to go the extra mile. So those two will go through, in my view, just now. Just speaking based on what we believe. But anyhow, I think Charlie Mount is putting something together. They have some very excited players. Nevertheless, you know, they never show up last year like what was expected. But I'm thinking, in my own view, that this year they will put up a show.
I want to throw this into the mix. Coach has been hiring, coach has been leaving left, right, and center before the start of the schoolboy season. You think more schools are putting their ducks in a row?
I tell you, you see, schoolboy football, as some friends would have said, gone are the days we talk about P department or ramping. No, it is a business. The way I've seen coaches moving around from school to school, I wonder if it is club. Yes, or a semi-pro league. But nevertheless, it is the excitement around the schools. Every school wants to do well. And, you know, it's exciting. The boys will feel like they are in a very big place. And that's a good thing for development. You have the best coaches coaching at that level. I think the development of these youth will get better.
I hear that Lenny actually left Dintil. Is that word? It's rumors?
I heard it. There's no confirmation just now. But I've heard a lot of things. And with that in mind, we just have to wait and see until we get word from the officials.
It would atrocity if Lenny has carried them so far and would left and maybe they get a shot at the title. And based on my raw numbers as in interview that they almost returned all of the players and they should be a title contender this season. But they have been a title contender for the past 10 years. Sorry.
You see, what happened in the info, these things do happen. And based on how we are seeing it, and the schoolboy football are saying it's a business. So we're expecting a lot of movements. Unfortunately, the youngsters can't move so freely like the coaches. And so we just have to accept what is going on and hope for the best, that we'll have a more excited, a better season than last year.
You think any team from St. Catherine may be in with a great chance this season?
Of course, always.
This is Sadiq. I remember
We're out.
Say, the referee signaled the first start of the second half. And me now know second.
Hold on. I wish you might hear it.
Playing for you know things. Shana, what charge is? iPhone is one. Oh, one phone. One charger. No, no, it's not gonna care. Android. Me, I want time. You can't charge that. So we can't come? Are you ready, sir? You know, stay charging there. That one, charge. Okay. Oh, yeah, put that here. Audio fix, the audio fix people. Audio fix. Fix it after audio problem. Sorry for that, sorry for that. I think they weren't listening, because Coach Cummings was giving. Well, sorry, um, it is just fix the audio, the battery dead in the microphone, so we're back to the audio here. So it's crosshold still.
Check.
Two one. Defending, they continue to defend. Good ball there. Oh, I think the urgency in the attack of Gravel is switched on. Yeah, it's sleeping. We're Gravel. Mhm. Yes. It's still, you know, coach facing deficits in terms of player, but the team not coming to performance certain. But I know persons in the chat are having a field day. Pulo, yourself, pulo. Lied man. Big up yourself, Lied man. Cruz, 9 lines, Arsenal fans, they are out and they are praying. Sure. But it's a day when the prayer is in vain. Oh, no, can like up your live, no can do better than that where like is concerned. Look how much I want over there watch it on YouTube and at 9, 10 likes. Come on, we can do better than that, man. Push the like button and tell me the score. What is happening over there, don't Lion? Then get back or then lose. Mm-hmm. Scored man. Oh, Gravel. Sorry, Temple. And the football with. Oh. He should have get off a shot there. He should have. A shot should have taken there. I think the opportunity goes a begging. The shot while I got Sir Temple. I think the opportunity goes a begging. Who walk away with 1 point.
Well, very promising.
As a manager, you take plane to work. So you should have.
Yeah, no, that won't be a problem for next season.
in here. Nick. Commentator. To come here. The producer having a field day, you know. You go on. Miss. But me I try to tell you, say, no way. The camera there, my phone can't match up to that camera upstairs. 2-0 based on what we're hearing. Come on, we can do better than that. 20 likes in the game. We have 13. Come on, people, push the like button.
Come on, that's easy, man.
Yeah, man, see like that.
Come on, that's easy, man.
No, but Ricky!
No, hold on.
I from my channel, man. Foolish, you know. Feel me lose, you look walking, you know. Ricky! Let me just.
I forget it now.
Referee start counting down, you know. While the keeper has the ball, the referee start the countdown.
Respect. When last is it crowd like this?
It's been a while, you know, from the game with Cross and Arsenal. You know, that was the peak of the crowd then. The game with Cross and Arsenal was a spectacle to look at. It was something to look at, you know. But more people turn out, basically because this would see, it's the final match of the season. Cross go on to play after this game, which is 10 days away from today.
And
Come, come.
who they will play? Cedar Grove.
The first game would be in the playoff.
Where that match will play? Watch that match live on Infomedia Sports, I guarantee you. On the 10th of so week after Wednesday. So it's week after next Wednesday and that match will cross tier 2 playoff. I think Infomedia Sports. Very good kick.
Hey, you kind of pan him. Hey, what me say?
Irom. Ethan. Ethan. He said it. Will be minutes remaining in this. I'll check on the phone. I'm happy to have a phone. They can't make a yard, of course. Remember, say they can't make a yard. You can't borrow this. Eh? Sorry, me don't know. You tell me that. You tell me that, man. You but me tell you all the while. Me tell you all the while.
What I'm simply saying is that, all right, you see this now, me again?
When if you understand what I mean. So it's like normal when you camera zooming out like as we say, you understand what I mean?
Back to action here. We are in the 65th minute of play, and Cross still lead by 2 goals to 1 here. In the media centre box, you have the manager for Gravel Hill and the richest manager from Rock River. Gravel Hill. Very, very good. Very good.
The running from to come back and save actually I would say save a potential goal scoring opportunity for Gabriel. So
You're sitting here as I said, I don't want anybody to know that you have some serious numbers of years on here, but your football is concerned, and you call it right where the offside is concerned.
you don't just look at where the player is, you look at where he was when the ball missed the opportunity to see the defender. You have to give the referees credit because they are paying attention. They are doing a very good job. They've done a very good job throughout the season. I can safely say, there was some discrepancy as coaches and players, but at the peak for most of the competition that I've seen, the games that I was privileged to watch on the live or directly at the you know,
I will. I'm going to have words with the parish. And who runs the parish where the referees is concerned. I need to have words. You see, troubling of people, like such is life. Back to back. So Cross still lead by. Very good defense. The Gravel Hill is just not scoring, but they are defending well. They're just not defending. There's no room for mistake there. Ball. Yeah. Oh. No, but you know, like, so it's 3-1. Good brother combination there between Rampasals, young Rampasal to senior to his older brother, make it 3-1 in terms of Cross United. So Cross almost done and dusted where this game is concerned. That score in the 73rd minute of play. So Cross securing their third hold on the Major League title here in Clarendon. They go on the 10th of next month. They start their campaign for the Tier 2. They'll play in St. Elizabeth, yes. And they will be back here on the 14th for a return. So it's Manchester, Clarendon, and St. Elizabeth in that zone. So Cross United represent Clarendon. It's playoff. So remember, Infomedia Sports will be carrying those games live. Our first live game is on the 10th, and that comes up Wednesday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. So it's uh, so it's Gravel with a kick from the far side. Can they make something of this? Cut the deficit by even a goal. The breeze is going to give them some advantage. Gravel steps up, swing it ball inside. Good defensive unit. Cleared. Referee signal corner. So Cross defending well there. Gravel with the second bite of the cherry to get one better. Gravel. Good defense there by Cross. Cross. Still Cross. Boots it upfield as far as the Gravel player will. Still Gravel. Can they make something of it? Oh, what is that? Referee said offside. Audio is coming in very clean, Mr. Cress. Clean audio.
You will always get clean audio if you want to use the mic correctly and not out of zone.
Are you assuming that I'm not using it correctly, Mr. Cress?
I suspected that earlier, but you have come to grasp now.
The production manager saw the Cressida, so the production manager is very serious of his craft. He's saying that I was not handling the microphone properly, so the audio could come through clearly. So who watching on social media land can have an idea of the production. Am I right, sir?
Exactly. This is Sorry Crest and Mike, and just here with Infomedia at the quarry field in Maypen, Mineral Lights to be exact.
Yes, you're right, sir.
Okay.
That's the geographic location we're at. So,
All right.
cross again. Referee said he's not full side, he's half side.
Info, we have a whole lot of things we spoke about halftime, but who owned this field?
It is Chapelton Maroon is the sole owner of this complex.
Chapelton Maroon.
Chapelton Maroon.
So, is it Chapelton Maroon Phoenix or original Chapelton Maroon?
Original Chapelton Maroon.
Okay.
So this would be owned by the former owner of Chapelton Maroon, Phoenix. I don't know if they're going to look at this venue as their home ground to upgrade it, or the possible chance this one will go a begging like the last venue.
So I wonder if this one is for sale, because I would have thought that, you know, a team or an owner coming out of Kingston to purchase a facility, this one would be a little bit closer and more to the limelight instead of in Chapelton at Turner's. What's your view on that?
I think, yes, you're absolutely right, Sadi, because if you look at the crowd that we're looking at now, and we are closer to the capital town of Maypen, and we are on the major thoroughfare, which is the Bustamante Highway, and with so much land space and the development of the Mineralites roundabout, where that beautiful business complex is the best place to purchase a football complex is right here, Sadi.
Well, it's not finished. It's unfinished, really. So it would need fencing and stands. I believe would make it a complete one, especially to host Premier League game. But it's at a good area. Sometimes
it's on whole Sugarland.
Sometimes the wind could be a disadvantage.
Yes. So it's on whole Sugarland, Sadi. If you look at the field itself, the grass is maybe possibly naturally grown. All they want is good water facility.
I've seen another green area adjoining to this field. Is that a part of the complex?
That's a part. That should be the practicing training ground. This is would be the main playing field, and that what you're looking at on the far side is the training ground.
Okay, very good. All right, so people later on you can get a few shots of that adjoining field that we just mentioned. So info, you have another 10 minutes or go. Unofficial. Take it away.
So it's Cross who leads this by 3-1 as Crop. You cannot kick the ball with your head in the air if you're going to have an shot on target and even have the keeper have a possible chance of saving it. And that's what the Graville player has been doing. Just kick, and it shows you the type of training that they are, the type of football skill that they have. Sorry.
I think Graville today just come to honor the fixtures. There's no substitute, so they're just enjoying themselves, in my view.
If I say this to you, Sadio May says I'm maybe lying, but they are one of the possibly the best defensive team in the Major League.
What position do they end up?
I think they are in the 6th place, but the problem that they're having is that the coaching staff that I spoke with them this afternoon, and they said they have problem finding the starting 11, sadly, at a crucial time like this.
Okay, all right. Hopefully they will come better next year.
So you look at the bench, there's no substitute for Graville. The final game. I think most of the teams don't understand when you're streaming football match at this level, Sadi, and when you have Scout and other clubs where football is the biggest business in the world right now, you need to take it serious, because this type of live streaming going to the wider world, especially when you're a serious football practitioner, Sadi.
Well, I mean, that's how it goes when you don't have a structured club or team. Not so much the team or the coaching staff. But what I have been saying for years, as the corner goes in, cleared by Graville. Still Graville, now Cross. Through their number 7 player. Graville through their Rastafarian at number 7. Full of touches, but never to be this time. So I was saying we need our clubs to be more structured. I think that's the challenge that we're having. Structured. I know it's costly, but we need some structure to maintain this type of competitiveness and maybe semi-professional as we are looking on this level of football, because it can't be that the final game, and because the final game some players decided not to turn up. I don't know the circumstances, but these are things that needed to be addressed, and I'll call on the president and the team of the FA to look into that to see if they can help with the structure of this football.
Sorry,
clubs.
football is a business, and most of these players don't understand that football is a business, and you cannot handle your business like you're handling friendship. Business comes first, and friendship comes after, and that is what where the clubs are failing. They just don't take their trade or the organization serious.
Well, a lot of training needed, and so on.
Big man. But the bag juice thing, you know. You come here, come run fan in commentary at the holy chat, you know. Come on, come buy two juice. So we turn the camera for you.
And we turn it on him, you know. Less than 5 minutes remaining. Unofficially. I know Henry. Graville weren't defending stoutly. Next ramp after. Get a referee. If Graville weren't defending stoutly. So 3-1 is a small. Oh, too much on that. Mm. By the referee. Fan in vehicle. Run me fan in. Referee said infringement there. What's the time on the clock there, Sadi? So 89th minute, I don't think much will be added. 88 minutes, I don't think much will be added on to this one. based on the score line or yeah man. Him. Him. You want me to interview you? For your man beat you. Why you watch his style? You not do nothing down there. You can be. No, you can't. This man. For the last day. I'm live, you know, gentlemen. No cannot bring me down for the live. Like open. Roadside pickup. Gravel with a kick, maybe 30 yards out. maybe, maybe 30 yards out. Because I man to take taxi guy work, plane guy work. But side, evening back. And and cards comes out in this one. Minute 90. And it's Cross 3, Gravel 1. That's the final whistle. And Cross walk away with
That's
the
the
Major League
final
title.
of the
3-1, 3 points clear of their
this
close
match and
rival,
also the final
Arsenal
of the
United.
league.
So, Cross is now champion. So it's Cross 3, Gravel 1. So it's Cross 3. Oi! Gravel 1. Alright. We'll hear from coaches and referee. That's all. Big boss. Sir Temple. Another major league title for you.
Yes.
Yo, give me signal. Oh, must switch the camera. Coach, another major league title for you again.
Yes. I had fought one. This one was, I think, 2023. Yeah.
You have to work cut out for you. Understand, tier 2 started in the next 2 weeks. So prepared are you for this one again, coach?
Little better than the last time. Yeah, we have more rooted players now in the team than the last time. Last time we lose some play after the D1, after the major league finish, we lose some players. This season we think we're going into with all our players we finish the season with, plus a few new additions.
The intensity, the high intensity ball game that I saw the team play since the major league started and finished, and you're finishing with the same intensity. That's plan and thing to develop over the past 8 weeks.
It's a training routine. Yes, it's a training routine.
Okay. Coach! President, you next. President gone. 10 next. Yeah. It's him next. 10% say him next. The person say him next, yes, sir. Coach, you close out this season with a lot of the team is impressive. Would you say the same?
To be honest, a lot more.
Yeah.
A lot more. But next season, just stronger and better.
Coach, I spoke to you earlier on and said you were facing some player deficit where this match is concerned. If you could have done much better with the scoreline, possibly walk away with the point.
Yeah, to be honest, we have a good squad here.
Mhm.
More competitive game, so to say, because like 4 of key players are actually missing from this game. So, two family out and family outside. So, that's working with the average.
As a coach, respect. Mike, is it?
Mhm.
We are here with the president of the Clarendon FA.
Mm.
We are here with the president of the Clarendon FA. He has completed a successful major league. We cross United Walker with title for the second time. It is a good run league president from the start of it. How pleased are you now since the league is finished and so forth?
The league has come to an end, and I'm grateful. And this year we have no disruption. League run very smooth, and congrats to Cross, best team this year. They're the farm team this year. They're at better farm than everyone else. So a big congratulations goes out to Cross.
President, you spoke earlier on, you said that you're looking at more executive members to step up where duty is concerned. That would push you more to go on as president and have more football coverage at the highest level like this and more media coverage and so forth. But you need energy where manpower is concerned, where the executive is concerned.
Yes, we definitely, you cannot run 10, 11 competition and have one competition chairman. So you need a competition chairman to manage all competition and then report to a competition chairman. So those are the things that have to happen. We have a lot of gaps to be full. General secretary, treasurer, youth, the youth football, the coordinator for that. That's a very important part of the development in the parish. And we have nobody in charge of that.
I hear you talk about the youth program. I hear you talk about the youth program. President, and how the youth program going on?
The youth program is going very well. The under 13 competition will start on the 20th. We're currently in good form right now. We're playing a bunch of practice games, and we have the kids. We start out in January, so I think that we're ahead of all the other parishes based on how far back we have started, and so we should be all right this year.
Is that a national youth program coming on that's going to be represented in that, President?
Yes, that's a parish program that the parish plays against the other parishes. Yes, I want to thank the sponsors. I want to not just thank Juicy Beef. I want to thank Mask and Wholesale. They're always a part of what we're doing. I mean, no matter how small it is, they have never take a break from I become president.
President, looking at the primary school and the 12 competition coming up now and the business house, when that commences, I know the primary school going on, now the business house start when?
The business house will start in 2 weeks, but the primary commission is at its quarterfinal stage now, so there is 4 weeks to go for that commission to be finished.
All the best, President.
All right, thank you.
We live here, Sava. Yes, we do it. What? May I call President? That's all. Well, the Clarendon Major League has come to an end. Cross walk away with the title with 3 clear points. It was a league format, and it was a successful one based on what we have saw from the start of the league. And Sadi, we're going to do postmortem of today's activity. First time a second time at a match you're passing through when I stopped you and you get a little glimpse of the Major League. Now you're here for one full match. What positive you see from the Major League?
Well, the good thing about it, Info, as I mentioned, it's good that all the teams, I can see that the teams, they were playing long.
Mm-hmm.
They played a lot of football, and you see the legs going. I recognize that the Gravel Hill team in the last game in pink, they were not at full strength, or should I say they were just 11. Played right through the competition. After a while, it's just a few. They never had any substitution. But that gives kudos to Clarendon FA having this competition where they play as a league, and not just that they playing football every week, but every team play every team, which makes it a good thing, and they play a lot of football. What did I say now? The standard of game today was good, in my view.
Have you seen the St. Catherine Major League compared to the Clarendon Major League? I saw the Kents and its similarities. The quality of players, not bad. In 10 days' time, Tier 2 playoff starts Saturday.
I'm not sure how should I info. One thing I have known is that the Clarendon, they got more game time. They play more games than both of St. Catherine. And that might very well be a good thing. St. Catherine Major League, in the other hand, they looks good. There are a lot of technical and tactical players. Players in that league who have played at the National Premier League before.
They have more younger crop of players in the St. Catherine Major League.
And some players who are there, they have played even to the Premier League level. So it's a mixture of, seniors and youngsters. Most of the team, especially back to Linstead side, outside of the township of St. Catherine and Portmore, they use a lot of schoolboys. So the youngsters get good game time.
So the difference you're actually seeing is the age gap between St. Catherine Major League and the Clarendon Major League. It's a different. It's an age gap. To be honest, it's an age gap.
You could call it because I've not seen the Clarendon. Big
I have seen both teams and both teams in both competitions, and it's a major age gap. I think Clarendon have more ageable players playing in the Major League than what the St. Catherine FA use. Most of the teams in St. Catherine FA use for their Major League. Saturday was a good afternoon, good football, cross second time around walk away with the Major League. They go to play playoffs in 10 days' time. Is it a bit too early to prepare for the playoffs, Saturday?
I mean, they are already in training, and maybe it's a good thing. The momentum, week after week you're playing, so it may be a very good thing for them.
Humberland, I hear, has lost the Tier 2 championship to True Juice. Both teams are back in top flight.
Well, not back.
No,
Humberland
is back in top flight football. True Juice first time. They have tried several times, I believe, in the past, and they are successful now. Is to maintain that place in the table.
Well, True Juice has been knocking on the door of the Jamaica Premier League for quite some time. They have made it to the semi-finals of the Tier 2 a number of times. Matter of fact, from it was in Super League days, they have been knocking. It seems that they are very serious at administration now at True Juice, and that's good. It's good for Linstead and its environs. I'm sure that the people of Linstead who love football dearly, they will now don't have to concentrate on looking at corner leagues during the summer. They will see Premier League football, and I suspect that True Juice will use you at maybe one of the best in St. Catherine.
So the Yuatan environment and Linstead and Bagwak environment are looking for nice football on Sunday when True Juice played at home.
I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to it, man.
All right, Sadi, thanks for having you. Join me and set here at Info Media Sports. When you say Sadi and you say Info, it's antics, but it's football. blessings. And brother, in TV land, remember, don't forget to like and subscribe. Share as well, not just with Info Media Sports, but just go across. Sadi, Christine. But remember, say the cup come up, so much more is coming. Bless everyone. Respect. Have yourself out.